At first, there were no signs of trouble, and life seemed perfect for Harry. However, as time went on, Harry began to experience health problems. His once bright eyes lost their sparkle, and his playful demeanor gave way to lethargy. The family, wrapped up in their own lives, didn't pay much attention to Harry's deteriorating health. They didn't take him to the veterinarian or monitor his well-being, a neglect that would have far-reaching consequences. Harry's main issue was a weak immune system. He wasn't receiving the necessary nutrients to maintain his immunity at a healthy level. One fateful day, the family decided they could no longer bear the responsibility of caring for Harry. They believed he had become a burden, an inconvenience. With heavy hearts and little remorse, they gave the ginger kitty to some acquaintances, hoping they would provide him with a better life. But Harry had other plans. Determined to return to the only place he considered home, he slipped away from his new caretakers and embarked on an incredible journey. Over the course of several days, he covered a staggering 20 kilometers, navigating unfamiliar terrain and braving countless dangers. Eventually, Harry found himself back at the doorstep of the house he had once called home. However, the reunion was anything but heartwarming. The family, disgruntled by his return, showed little kindness. Instead, they plotted how to rid themselves of him permanently. They decided to take Harry to the nearest animal shelter, with no intention of ever looking back. As they handed the ginger kitty over to the shelter workers, they made a heartless remark suggesting that they could do whatever they pleased with him, even suggesting the unthinkable: putting him to sleep. Inside the overcrowded shelter, the staff was faced with a dilemma. The shelter was bursting at the seams, and they simply didn't have the resources to care for yet another animal. A compassionate veterinarian examined Harry and found that his condition was dire. Besides his weakened immune system, he was plagued by multiple infections that had gone untreated for far too long. Days turned into weeks, and slowly but surely, Harry's health began to improve. Word of Harry's plight reached the ears of a kind-hearted woman. She couldn't ignore the story of the abandoned kitty. Harry, once abandoned and left for dead, finally found the love and appreciation he had always deserved.